In the silence before the battle, the true enemy is revealed. It is not the man standing across the field. It is not the sword drawn from its sheath. It is the trembling within your own heart. It is the wavering of your own mind. Master yourself, or be mastered. There is no third path. The weak seek to control the world outside. The wise understand. The battle is within. The mountains do not bend to your will. The river does not cease to flow because you command it. Victory is not gained by shouting at the wind. It is gained by stilling the storm within your chest. Discipline is not a rule written by others. It is a blade you forge with your own two hands. Every hesitation, every indulgence, every excuse, they are cracks in the sword of your spirit. And a cracked sword will always break when the true battle begins. You must be sharper than your blade, harder than stone, quieter than falling snow, and more relentless than the river carving through the mountain. There is no shortcut, no salvation in words. There is only the path, walked alone, walked with blood, sweat, and silence. The mind that wavers in small things will collapse when true fear comes. The man who cannot govern his own hunger, his own anger, his own laziness, he will never govern anything else. You were not born for comfort. You were born for the forge, for the anvil, for the hammer that strikes and strikes and strikes until what is weak is burned away. Master yourself, or be mastered. The world will test you in 1,000 ways. A glance of contempt, a betrayal of trust, the weight of a day too long, the whisper of a dream too far. And in each moment, you have a choice: submit or sharpen, waver or walk on. The path is merciless, but it is also fair. It rewards those who show no mercy to their own weakness. Most men are defeated not by the sword, but by the enemy they carry inside. Fear, doubt, regret, longing. These are the assassins of the spirit. Stand as an unshaken mountain, flow as an unstoppable river, burn as an unquenchable flame. Empty yourself as a vast sky without clouds. The one who controls his mind controls his destiny. The one who kneels before his own weakness kneels before the world. To conquer the self is to conquer death itself. For a man who masters his spirit walks without fear, in life and in the shadow beyond life. The warrior's true battle is endless. There is no moment of ease, no final victory. Every day the battle begins again, from the moment your eyes open to the moment they close. Master yourself, or be mastered. Your body will decay, your strength will fade, but your spirit, if you forge it, can stand unbroken even as the flesh crumbles. You do not rise by chance, you rise by will. You are not given greatness. You seize it by force, force over the self. The world is indifferent to your dreams. The universe does not kneel to your wishes. Only you can make yourself worthy of what you seek. Walk alone if you must, bleed if you must, fall if you must, but rise again without complaint. Mastery is not a crown placed upon your head. It is a scar carved into your bones. Detach from all that weakens you. Detach from comfort, for it softens the blade. Detach from approval, for it bends the spirit. Detach from fear, for it chains the feet. A warrior walks the earth with empty hands. No need for praise, no hunger for possession, no clinging to what fades with the seasons. You own nothing, not your victories, not your failures, not your body, not your name. What you do own is your mind, your discipline, your path. Everything else is missed. The man who clings to the world is dragged by it. The man who walks unattached moves as the wind, unstoppable, uncatchable, unbreakable. There is no one coming to save you. No teacher will teach you what you refuse to learn. No master will lift your sword for you. No God will walk your path. You are alone, and that is your strength. In solitude, the blade is sharpened. In solitude, the spirit is forged. When the noise of the world falls silent, you will hear the whisper of the way. Walk without complaint. Walk without need. Walk without fear. Each step is a battle. Each breath is a decision. Each moment is a test. Most men fail because they seek witnesses to their greatness. They cry for applause. They beg for understanding. But mastery needs no witness. The mountain does not ask to be admired. The river does not wait for permission to flow. Walk alone. Walk strong. Let the emptiness become your armor. There is a stillness beyond struggle, a silence beyond words, a power beyond possession. The world will try to distract you, with shiny prizes, with empty honors, with soft places to rest your head. But remember this: comfort kills more warriors than swords. You must embrace the fire. You must love the climb. You must choose the harder path again and again, until the harder path becomes the only path. There will be days when your spirit falters, when your legs are heavy, when your heart is filled with doubt. In those moments, remember, you are not your weakness. You are not your fatigue. You are the will that rises even when the flesh screams to surrender. Discipline is the art of rising anyway. A warrior is not made in sunlight. A warrior is not made in applause. A warrior is made in rain, in darkness, in the quiet hours when no one is watching. Master yourself, or be mastered. Master your hunger. Master your anger. Master your sorrow. They are tools, not rulers. You must wield them. They must not wield you. The mind must be as still as a frozen lake. The will must be as sharp as a newly honed blade. The spirit must be as vast and empty as the night sky. This is the way of strength. This is the way of mastery. This is the way beyond victory and defeat. Resilience is not an act. It is a way of being. It is not the absence of failure, but the refusal to be claimed by it. You will fall. You will bleed. You will be broken. But you are not made of flesh alone. You are made of spirit, and spirit, when forged, does not break. Every scar is a badge. Every hardship is a hammer. Every loss is a step carved into the mountain of your mastery. Those who seek to avoid hardship live lives of endless fear. Fear of pain, fear of loss, fear of themselves. But you must seek the hardship. You must invite the storm. You must welcome the cold steel against your skin, the bitter wind against your face. Not because you enjoy pain, not because you worship suffering, but because you understand. The only way to conquer fear is to walk straight through it. Fear has no power over the man who accepts death. You will die. This is not a curse. This is not a tragedy. It is the purest truth there is. Everything you love will turn to dust. Every breath you take moves you closer to your last. Accept this. Embrace this. Smile at this. For it is in death's shadow that life becomes real. Those who deny death live timid lives. They cling to illusions. They waste their days chasing comfort, hoping to outrun the inevitable. But the warrior who accepts death lives fully, fights fiercely, loves deeply, walks proudly. When death is no longer your enemy, there is nothing left to fear. Master yourself, or be mastered. The true battle is against illusion. The illusion of permanence, the illusion of control, the illusion of safety. Strip away these lies. Stand naked before the truth, and walk forward without blinking. The blade is your mind. The battlefield is your soul. The enemy is your own hesitation. Strike without hesitation. Move without fear. Live without apology. You owe the world nothing. You owe your soul everything. Each day is a duel. Each thought is a blade. Each action is a step toward mastery, or a step toward defeat. You are responsible for the shape of your soul, no one else. You must carve it. You must burn it. You must polish it until it reflects only the purest truth, a spirit unshaken by pleasure or pain, a mind undisturbed by success or failure, a heart unbroken by life or death. Mastery is not reaching a place of ease. Mastery is carrying the weight of life with silent strength. It is standing alone while others flee. It is speaking truth while others flatter. It is walking forward while others fall to their knees. You were not born for mediocrity. You were born for mastery. And mastery demands the full measure of your being, without reservation, without hesitation, without fear. Every day you must rise to fight again. Every day you must choose the harder path. Every day you must sharpen your mind, strengthen your spirit, and forge your will anew. Master yourself, or be mastered. There is no end. There is no moment of final victory. There is only the path, endless, silent, sacred, and those who walk it without complaint. They are the true warriors. They are the unshaken mountains. They are the eternal flame that death itself cannot extinguish. The true master is not the one who wins all battles. The true master is the one who no longer needs to fight. Victory over others is fleeting. Victory over the self is eternal. The world may rise against you. The storms may batter your body. Time itself may wear away the flesh from your bones. But if your spirit stands unbroken, you have already won. Mastery is silence in chaos, calm in fury, vision in darkness. It is not a crown you wear. It is not a title bestowed. It is a fire burning quietly inside you, unseen, unshaken, unstoppable. The man who masters himself commands the heavens and the earth, for he commands the only thing that truly matters, his own mind, his own heart, his own will. You must learn to walk without need, to move without doubt, to live without chains. Do not seek to be understood. Do not crave applause. Do not kneel to fear or hope. Be the sword that polishes itself in solitude. Be the mountain that stands when all others fall. Be the fire that burns in silence, unseen but eternal. Understand this. No one can walk the path for you. No one can carry your burdens. No one can forge your spirit but you. The enemy will not wait for you to be ready. The battle will not ask if you are prepared. Life will not bow to your wishes. Therefore, you must be ready always. Alert in peace, relentless in struggle, silent in victory. This is the way, the only way. Master yourself or be mastered. You will not find the path on any map. You will not read it in any book. You will not stumble upon it by chance. The path is carved with each disciplined breath, each fearless step, each silent refusal to surrender to weakness. Every sunrise is a beginning. Every sunset is a reckoning. Each morning you rise, ask yourself, will I command myself today, or will I be commanded? Each night you fall, ask yourself, did I walk the way, or did I waver? There is no greater shame than betrayal of the self, and there is no greater glory than mastery of the self. The body may weaken, the blade may rust, the world may fall away, but the spirit, once forged, is eternal. Do not fear hardship, do not seek comfort, do not waste your breath explaining your way to others. Walk, strike, endure, forge. Mastery is not a destination, it is a decision made every day, every hour, every breath. It is in the smallest choices, the discipline to rise before the sun, the restraint to remain silent in anger, the courage to act despite fear. It is in the endless sharpening of mind, of heart, of will. You will never be ready enough. You will never feel worthy enough. Begin anyway. The weak wait for permission. The master moves without hesitation. You are not born a master. You are not gifted strength. You forge it, you earn it, you become it, in solitude, in silence, in endless battle against yourself. Master yourself or be mastered. There is no other way.